Awesome to hear. And kind of as you progress through the rest of this season and kind of start looking towards goals in the offseason in 2023, what would be some of your goals, not just on the field, but off the field as you kind of develop as a person outside of the game as well?
Yeah, I think off the field, the biggest thing for me is just finding things I love to do besides baseball because you play so many games and you're at the field every day and you do so much baseball in the time period of the season that when you get away from the field and you get time to get away, I think it's important that you do spend it doing other things you like and not just sitting there thinking baseball, baseball, baseball because it's
Yeah.
like a full season. It's mentally and physically it tolls on you as the season goes on and it's a good thing in some points. It's you got to experience that, but I think the off season is a great opportunity to kind of relax a little bit, get back into things you like, clear your mind. Whether you had a good season, a bad season, good outing, bad outing, whatever it is. I think it's important just kind of sink back and find things you like to do, and kind of take your mind away from baseball before you get right back into it come spring training.
Yeah, I think that's huge because a lot of the guys that we've interviewed in the past, like Tyson Ross and things like that, they said a lot of it what it boiled down to is they lost their identity within the game. So like they were bringing home their bad performances and their good performances and not having those little outlets. So it's good to see that you're already kind of recognizing that early and kind of developing those tools and resources to help you find that. I think as we wrap up here, the one last question I have just for any players is kind of what advice would you have for future draft class guys that are coming from high school to the pros, or just any of the 2022 draft guys as they kind of set their way into the season here?
I think my biggest thing is first and foremost just enjoy it every second of it. Obviously this is only my first full year, and just kind of half full year, but even winding down, we're in our last 2 weeks of the season. We're on the road, then we're home. But me and some of the guys were talking about last night about how like this year's already flown by. Like it's crazy
Yeah.
how we were so excited for this season. We played it up so much last off season, and now that we're at the end of it, we're like, oh crap! Like this is already like our season one's over with. And so I think just not taking any day for granted is something I've come to learn, and especially like start days and bullpens and all the small things matter. So just don't take anything for granted. Work as hard as you can every day because by the end of the season, it's over and you're on to the next year and then the next and the next. And this game is such a short period of your life, and obviously I'm just getting into it, but
Yeah.
it's such a short time period that you don't really have time to waste. So just enjoy it, have fun. It is a blast. Getting to play baseball for a living, you can never complain. So enjoying that every day, and then just not taking anything for granted and getting your work in every day is kind of how I view every day and attack every day.